And the first path you wanted to take was visiting Moria Dang It, because everyone loved Greg Dang It so much. And it turned into quite an event as you met um, the mother Grenta or something. And I'll, I'll look it up if she's going to suddenly appear where you are. But the mother Grenta, and she was super old. And then you went to visit Moria, and she was sick in her bed and like coughing and dying and stuff. And then you told her that her husband died, and then she was crying. And just as everyone was crying, this baby girl ran in the room, and then everyone really started crying. And and basically Moria told you guys that she has the palsy of Kofar, and that uh, there's a medicine that's really far away that can cure her, and there's a medicine that can relieve her pain and make it so she doesn't die so soon. If she, and that medicine is in Parvus in the Abali forest. It's a fungus, and so you guys are like, fungus ho, and lichen ho. So then you guys decided to go sleep at the Broken Plowshare. You decided basically that it's been a lot of serious shit and it's time to just D&D for a minute. And you went to the tavern where Ula Gale and the bouncer type guy and the lady sitting near him and the various people of the bar uh, subsequently greeted you with their personalities. And there was a really interesting fellow named Gaba Dan who gambled with you and won. And went up to the bar and started spending the money on drink. You all had a drinking contest. Uh, Kaz was so drunk he's laying on the floor. Um, and you all barfed at the same time. Um, and you barfed all over your food and stuff. And the bouncer brought you the bucket and the mop and was telling you to clean it up. And let me get some tavern music up. That's pretty much where we left off. Uh,
Damn, y'all got lit.
Yeah, yeah. You know it.
Ooh.
this is what happens when you miss a session, you miss getting lit.
And this is
True.
like the good stuff too. This is like moonshine, like straight from back in the counter.
Yeah, 150 proof. Tastes like nothing.
Like nothing.
It's like
Yes, some
nothing
delectable
but
water. Mm.
joy. Yeah, that actually makes me want to go crack my fake alcohol. I've got a fake alcohol I've been meaning to try. Aaron, how come you're awake?
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to split one of those the tequila one on ice? I'll do it. Yeah. All right. There's this this client of mine gave me a gift of these fake alcohols, and we've just been kind of staring at them and not drinking them. So
They look pretty.
I think it's time to yeah, now when I post this video, it'll be like it was sponsored.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Free AF. Try Paloma, the sparkling Mexican cocktail made with tequila, lime, and pink grapefruit.
Ooh. Ooh. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah. So thanks to our sponsors, and thanks to them for sending us $300,000 in sponsorship money. And
Thanks to Blue Chip.
And my shirt. Thank you.
all of a sudden, all of a sudden, while you guys are drunk in the middle of the tavern, while Gaba Dan is spending your money at the bar, a horse walks into the tavern, a full-on horse, and it doesn't seem very out of place, this horse, because this is the Broken Plowshare, and there are bales of hay around for decoration, as well as painted bales of hay. So it kind of almost looks like a barn. But as the horse walks into the room, other people in the bar definitely stare at it. But in that moment, it probably turns into a man. Does it?
Yes, and I walk up to the bartender. Barley on the rocks.
And this big woman with a eye patch looks at you and says, "Were you just a horse? You're right at home at the Broken Plowshare."
Was I just a horse? Or have I always been a horse?
The first one's on me, fella. And she pours you an ale and says, "This is the most barley having ale we have here," and hands it to you.
I love me a good hops.
She says, "Oh, well, you got..."
I turn around. Oi! What the fuck are you guys doing here?
Asnick, help! I'm the only one that's sober.
I don't think you are.
No, fully, I
she's
can't get
right.
drunk. Look,
She's not on. I'm so
Asnick, I've had to clean on my own.
I'm
I'm
so
sorry.
I can forgive you after tonight. Another
Wait,
time
why
I
are
will
you...
forgive you.
What did I do? There's nothing to forgive for me.
No, not you, not
No, it was
them. That
me.
was just yeah.
Oh, Baz, as you turn away from the bar to walk towards the group, there's this little guy with a leather hood. He's like 3 feet tall, and he has like a big nose, and he looks at you and says, "Well, I think you were just a horse, weren't you?" And he drinks, and the alcohol is running down his chin onto his chest, and he's smiling with alcohol coming between his teeth.
Excuse me for a minute, Crash. I have to repeat myself for those that don't listen. Yes. No. I was not just a horse. I am still a horse.
Well, you're a horse, are you?
Yup.
Okay. Let me know if you want to roll some dice. And then he drinks a bunch more.
Oh, rolling dice. I think I will.
Asnick, this guy's so hot in these dads. You just got here. He's been here all night. He took all our money.
Well,
Well, not all our money. All of their
it's a
money.
good thing that I came from outside. And I'm cool as the breeze right now.
So Gabadan seems really interested in you, and he says, "You want to roll dice with me?
I do.
All right. Give me just a sec to fish my dice out of my pocket. I've been drinking with all my winnings." And he like stumbles around, and he's got his head caught in his leather coat as and then he gets his dice out, and he says, "All right, stranger, you want to go first, or you want me to?"
Well, what game are we playing?
"I'll show you. Gabadan's dice." And he takes out a gold coin, and he says, "I bet one against your one." And he puts it on the bar.
Done. Do I have a gold coin? I don't know. Yeah, I do. I have 7 gold coins. We're good.
let's go.
All right. So he says, "You want to go first or me?"
I don't know how to play, but I'm learning. I'm a quick learner. You go first.
He goes, "All right." And he shows you his dice, and he rolls 4d6, and he looks at him and goes, "Oh well, you see, when you roll a 1 and it's a 1 alone, now that's an 11. But when you do that, you can't add it to nothing except one other one, and it's got to be the second lowest one, so it's a 13. You might beat my 13, that's for sure. Go ahead and roll it. Let's see what happens."
I hope you know the rules because that made no sense to me. Was it 46?
It took me like watching them to figure it out too. No
Is
worries.
it
I didn't
Very
46?
figure it
simple.
out the whole time
I
we
still
played.
don't understand the rules of this.
I was
Oh,
just like, well,
it's
if I roll 46, something will happen.
it's very simple actually. Just gotta add it all, subtracting one dice,
Okay.
Well,
the lowest.
he looks at you. He
Um,
looks at the dice. Well, 4 plus 2 is 6, and 6 minus 6 is 0. Sorry, buddy.
Wait, what?
And then he takes your gold piece and stuffs it in his pocket.
Again, beginner's bad luck, as they say. 2 gold this time.
2 gold. Well, all right, I got a couple to spare. Okay.
Well, yeah, you have 2. You just took 1 from me, and you had 1 before.
He puts the 2 on the counter. You take 2 of yours out.
Yep.
And he says, "You want to go first?"
No, I still don't understand the game.
He says, "All right." And
Can I see if he's cheating somehow?
Insight?
Can
Or
I-
is that
You wanna-
perception?
you want to use your perception to see if he's cheating somehow?
Yeah. Or
Uh,
just can you explain the game to me if I roll high enough perception? Either or, both is fine.
That's
you
actually really clever.
you watched everything he did on the last roll, and he didn't change any of the dice. He gave you the same dice to roll that he used. So he's not using weighted dice, and he's not moving any of the dice around, pocketing anything, using sleight of hand. You saw that with your extremely sharp eyes.
Oh, he's playing by playground rules.
But you don't know the rules of the game.
He's playing by playground rules. Okay.
So so you told him to go first, so he says, "All right, here I go." Oh, I don't see them. Oh, are they?
I also have not been
Yeah, I
seeing
didn't see him
them.
either.
Yeah,
What are the 4 numbers? I can't see them. I only see what they
I
have.
didn't see him either.
I can't see him.
All right, I'm gonna
Crazy.
refresh. I'm gonna refresh.
I'm
And
also just gonna roll a few things just to see if no. Ooh, the dice roller thing ain't working.
yeah, I saw
everyone?
your dice.
I did not see my own dice.
Oh, yeah,
So maybe
I
this
saw
is...
you now,
Oh.
Jake. You got a 9. Or now you got 13.
Oh yeah, 13. I was about to say what?
I didn't see my dice. There, now I see these dice. All right.
I
He
can't
says-
see
Oh,
my
you got
dice.
9 again.
He says, "All right, you have a chance of winning here. I got 2 2s and a 4, and that adds up to 8. So if 3 of your dice add up to more than 8, you might win." And he like crosses his fingers, and he looks like he's like trying to secretly pray that you don't win. And he's like he's trying to make sure you don't see him, but he's so expressive that he's like,
So, is it roll 4d6 and drop the lowest? Is this just how you roll for stats?
he says, "It's a lot more complicated than that. You remember last game it was 6 minus 6 is 0. Why don't you just roll and I'll help you learn, stranger?"
Did that show up for you guys? It didn't show up for me.
I didn't even see the thing.
Yeah, I
Remember
see
that.
a
I saw
4, 4, a 3, and a 2.
13.
4, 4, 3, and 2.
Mm.
Uh,
You're muted.
so that's 11.
I haven't seen any rolls. What did he roll?
4, 4, 3, and 2.
And he goes, well, uh, I guess you won. Oh well. And he pushes the 2 gold coins towards you. And then he says, all I can see is we gotta play 4 for 4. One more.
I'll who's next to me? Crash or who?
Yeah, I'm next to you.
I'll nudge you like I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Basnick, every one of us lost to this guy.
Yeah, did you win? I
No,
did. I just
Basnick,
won.
you won once and got the money you spent back. All right.
Nope, I did not get the money I spent. I
You're,
got 1 gold.
I
You know what the problem is? You guys gave up before you hit the jackpot.
No.
We don't endorse gambling on this game.
listen, Basnick. I cannot physically get inebriated anymore. So I, with my cunning eyes, will keep you from being hurt by this man. But you know what? I support this energy from you. You feel
Crash,
passionate. Yeah.
I appreciate that, but 1,
Mhm.
no offense, but my eyes are better.
That's true.
2, I'm sober. 3, this is fun. 4, I want to win.
I feel like you've made some excellent points. I can't
I
force you to
know.
not do this. I am a little scared of this man, but I feel like I'm down. I want to
4
see what
gold.
And Gabadan says, Gabadan likes these stats. 4 to 4, baby. And he pulls out and he goes, you know what? Let's make it 5. And he pulls out one more and he puts it next to the 4th goal.
Let's
5
make it
gold.
7.
All in.
He takes a big gulp of his alcohol and he says, 7 it is, fella. And he
Oh
puts
no.
it on the bar and he says, you better roll first.
Wait, can I go to the bathroom real quick?
No, I think you're pulling some kind of trick. Once the gold's on the table,
Well, here, I'll take the gold off the table then.
no. You take it back.
Hey.
You forfeit. You forfeit.
Look at me. Look at me.
You forfeit if you take that gold
I'm
back.
a horse. I have to piss like a racehorse.
If you back out now, the gold is mine. You already put it on the table.
Okay, fine. Well, but I really have to go after this game.
You see the bartender is chuckling at you behind her eye patch. And
I go first this time.
he says, that's right. Go ahead and roll. Oh,
4, 3,
that's
1.
a bad one.
Wait, why is that bad?
That's 3 4s. 4 minus 4 is 0. It's a 4.
Wait,
That's a
Almost.
4.
4, 1,
No,
4,
It's a
3.
4
Wait.
plus 4 plus 3 minus 1.
Yep.
I'd have to roll
Wait.
3 1s or 3 2s.
No,
to
that's not
lose to
true,
that.
right?
No, you're cheating.
The
If-
only way I could lose to that is 3 2s or 3
Wait.
1s.
No,
Isn't
the only
it-
way you can lose to that is if you roll below a 11.
6.
What did you I just rolled, but I can't see it. What do you see?
5, 4, 5, 2.
but Miki is gonna cast minor illusion on those dice.
What do
With
you
subtle
mean?
spell.
Ooh.
What? So
Damn.
To give him the losing hand that he just said. Yes.
Oh, the
Oh, he even told you.
He looks at the guy.
Beautiful.
What?
Well,
What? You cheated! This is impossible! And he throws his drink on the ground. He said, I just came up on that money.
do you want to play again?
He pounds on the I don't have any more money.
So
That
what
was
I get?
all my
7.
savings and you took it all. Gabba dan. Ah.
So what I get from that 7 gold?
Yep.
I'll nudge Crash again. I know what you guys were complaining about. This shit's easy.
I feel like we just ruined that guy's life. I don't feel good about that.
No.
But well, you
Well,
won. You did
you know
great.
what? Think about it this way.
Mm.
We didn't ruin his life. He would have lost either way.
It's true. It's sad. It feels like we're more responsible than we are. He was a self-destructive man. He would have taken those monies and he would have gambled to another patron of this bar.
You know what? You know what's crazy?
Mm.
That's literally what I just said.
Yeah, I was agreeing with you. All right.
Gabadan is strutting up and down the bar, going, Gabadan, Gabadan, I was up. I could have left on top. I could have left.
Hey, Gabadan, hey, let me give you a little word of advice. You listening to me?
He's like yelling and walking around. And then he stops and he's just like,
From horse to man.
you're going to give me the money back?
No, you're fucking crazy for that. But you know what they say? I've heard this once. You only lose when you stop betting. Because the next bet is the jackpot.
He looks like his brain just imploded when you say that to him.
I'll flip him a gold coin and be like, make sure you get home safe.
And he says, I just posted the picture of Gabadan in case you missed it from last week. And he says, he says, oh, thank you for your kindness. I could drink for 2 weeks on this. Oh, go
All right,
home.
give that back, Dylan. Let me exchange it then.
He shoves it in his pocket. No way, you can't.
All right, well, you're lucky that was a fake one. Otherwise, I can give you real coins.
He runs out of the tavern.
You know, I expect him as like honestly Kevin Hart, but this is like so much funnier. Nikki,
Yes.
Cass, Crash.
Mm.
How the fuck did you guys lose to this guy?
I've never played that game before.
Me
I
either,
also
but I
have-
won.
Also, you may want to take another look at those dice. I kind of helped you win a little bit.
Oh, I know, Mickey.
What?
Oh, thank you.
These eyes see everything, Mickey.
Mickey gets inspiration for that
Yay!
hella sweet move.
That's actually probably what she did as a charlatan. Just changing cards and dice into what is improbable.
That's very cool.
I appreciate the help, though.
No problem.
How much? Here, I'll give you guys each 2 gold. That's 2, 4, 6. So minus 6. So you each get 2 gold.
I think you have way less gold than everybody else.
Yeah.
Yep, everyone
Don't give a
else.
shit. I have 10 gold now.
I have 400 and now after you gave me 2, I have 405.
Uh,
Are you sure you want to give? I'm
Yes,
fine.
you guys, you're my friends.
Oh,
I've heard of this great thing. I know this great thing in a faraway country to the northeast called communism. We all share.
Duh.
Yeah, I heard
Okay.
there was a great like wizard or sorcerer named like Max saying something about that.
Max
That's real
Stalin?
interesting.
Yes, you've heard of him too?
Sure, yeah, Max Stalin. Max.
That's like as canonically as fucking communist. What did I
Yeah.
just do?
You just invented a legacy of ideology. That's powerful. Powerful play.
or he just heard about it
Or he had a
or made
dream.
it up.
He lived in a forest this whole or what he can remember of his life. You know,
So, Gabadan is gone. You all are still in the bar. Kaz is on the floor. Miki is drunk. Crash is not because she's not organic. Um, and Baz is not drunk, just sipping on his barley. 7 gold richer, now 3 gold richer. 1 gold richer. I don't know. Math.
I
Math.
think I broke even.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think no, I'm 3 gold richer. I had 7. I'm at 10 now.
Great.
He gave
Right.
out some gold. There's a
I thought you guys were as broke as me.
Nope.
there's a young teenager with greasy hair playing the cittern in the corner. There's the big bouncer is eyeing you guys down. He's got this little woman in a hooded cloak sitting near him. The bartender smiles at you. Your food still has barf on it. It's getting pretty late at this point, if I remember right. What are you all up to?
Where is Rollin?
Rollin,
Passed
uh,
out.
Rollin went to the outhouse and hasn't returned.
All right. His business is his own.
But you imagine he's okay. Who knows?
Yeah.
Rollin just said, I have to drain the lizard. All my accents come out as French, I guess.
Yeah.
I have to drain the lizard. And then he went to I guess all he'll just be Swedish. So he said he had to go drain the lizard and he left. Went to the outhouse. I'll be right back. And then he sort of like tripped and fell as he went out the door. And but he's cool. He's just drunk in the outhouse, probably.
I just got at the bar, so I want to hang out for a little bit. Then what time is it about? Like, am I here super late?
I'm gonna double check, but I think it's not later than 11 p.m. right now.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think it's more like 9 or 10, really. But these guys are wasted, or
We did kind of go day drinking.
2 of them
A
are
little bit.
wasted.
We showed up at like 6.
I'm gonna do something really dumb.
Ooh.
I'm going to first cast Enhance Ability. I only have 3rd levels left.
I knew
I'm
that
gonna
was why
do-
you wanted to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I was. I was gonna do Dex. I'm still gonna do Dex. I'm gonna Enhance Ability on me and Miki because why not? Because
Okay.
she helped me out. And I'm gonna do what is it called? Cat's Grace for Dex.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Ice Knife and juggle.
Oh,
Okay. Um,
And try to, just perform a little bit.
uh, what's going on with my clicks? There we go. With Ice Knife not necessarily meant to be used in that way, I will
That's
say,
why it's more fun because it's more dangerous.
Uh,
yeah, because we know it's a spell where the knife explodes when it hits the target. I'm
Or if
gonna
I
have
have no
you,
target.
I'm gonna have you make an Arcana roll to see if the knife explodes while you're
Uh,
juggling it.
Can
Can
I
I
give
do
the
a
help
wisdom
action?
check? Can I do a wisdom check since I'm a wisdom caster?
I mean, Arcana is magic.
Can I
But I'm
give
spontaneous.
the help action?
I'm a wisdom caster.
You got a +2 to Arcana. Fine, you can do a +5 roll.
Love you, Jake.
I love you too.
Ooh, that's a 19 plus 5, 24.
Why am I
Snap.
not seeing any rolls? What's wrong?
I know I can't see it either, but I see what it rolls on me, and it's a
Right.
19.
If you refresh, then it
Yeah, if I refresh,
shows.
usually it
I
shows.
see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
24.
I
Oh,
see
okay.
it.
You see
So
the
even
24.
if you had stuck with the +2 for Arcana, you would have got a 22. So the knife doesn't explode, and now I need a sleight of hand check for how well or performance. They're both +1, sleight of hand or performance to see how well you juggle them.
At advantage because I cast enhance ability.
Boo. What's with all these players gaming the system? I'm gonna ban silvery barbs.
This is for shits and giggles.
If Bastic fails, he kills everyone in 10 feet of him.
You defeated my big boss for no reason.
21.
You juggle them perfectly. Please give
21.
a description of your expert ice knife juggling.
I'm just normal juggling with like a plate and also a apple. And then in the middle of it, I throw all three in the air really high and I turn into a fox. Or no, not a fox. I'll do I have access to ape yet?
A horse fox.
I don't know. Hold on.
Ape is a low challenge rating.
Uh,
Ape
wild shape. Do I have access to ape yet? Because if I have access to ape, I'll turn into an ape.
Ape is CR half, so I'm pretty sure you do.
All right, yeah, I'll turn into an ape, and while they're all thrown up in the air, and continue juggling as an ape.
Wow. So the bard stops playing, puts down his sitar, his citern, and just stares at you with his mouth open. Everybody's kind of aghast at this man who arrived as a horse, turned into an ape, and is juggling so well. And yeah, people are almost a little scared. It's like a bit much. A
Can
bit
I
much
minor
for them.
illusion of
I'll
spotlight?
turn back into a human. I'll catch them all, turn back into a human, and be like, "Wait, Crash! I
Yeah.
believe you're supposed to put a hat in front. Do you have a hat?"
Shit. Do you have dirt? I can get you a hat if you have dirt.
Check my hooves,
All right. I check his hooves.
my feet at this point. There's probably
Yeah,
some dirt on them, I would
I mean,
assume, right?
between the four of you, you've got enough dirt to make a hat.
Sick. I cast mold earth and make a dirt top hat.
All of the dirt comes off of your feet and pants and knees and hands and turns into a top hat with the light airy dinging of Crash's ear bells. This dirt bowler hat appears and spins in the air.
All right, you got an hour with this, so get as much as you can.
Ula Gale looks over at you from the bar and says, "A round of beers for some of the most powerful wizards I've ever seen."
All of us are wizards.
They're all wizards. I need 90 seconds to kiss my wife goodnight. Feel free
No.
to enjoy the tavern without a DM for 90 seconds.
I so wanted to throw in some actual daggers when you were juggling.
I thought about giving you
Hey, I
another
had an
ice
ice
knife.
knife. That's so much more dangerous than actual daggers.
I had 8 daggers I could throw at you.
I was like, gonna go for a
Esnick's
second
been
level ice knife.
drinking, so I'm gonna do a con save just to get on your guys' level.
Love
Sweet.
that.
I did a con save.
Oh, I got a 19 plus 3, so we're good.
Ooh, let's go.
Esnick's a fucking champ.
He is, bro.
He's been eating wild berries for shit.
Them good berries.
So, what have you guys been doing?
Frank.
Oh God,
Yeah.
something real sad happened.
Well, not that I don't care about you guys, but like, being sad kind of brings the mood down.
Oh God, I don't. That's why we went here. I mean, like, I
Okay,
felt
so let's
bad.
not discuss it.
Okay, well, what the fuck? That's what
Well,
we
if
did
you
this
want to,
morning.
if you wanna emotionally reprieve yourself, I'm here. But if you wanna get away from it, I'm also here. Physically, I'm also here.
I don't understand.
You know what, Kaz? That's why I like you.
I like you too. You're the best. You're the best, man. Yeah.
Kaznick's ego is just boosting and boosting because he's the most sober one here. So he's like, yeah, I am the shit. I won gambling. I juggle an ice knife. Kaz said I'm the best. Not the best, but I'm cool.
And you are.
Baz, can you help me up? I can't get up.
Yes. Let's go.
Hey.
You're a wizard. I can fucking just lift you out of your step.
Probably, to be honest.
I'm a 6 foot, like 180-pound person.
Mm.
I got a strength of 13. I can sure carry your ass.
Yes, sir. Like, once Kezor's like kind of on his feet, he's gonna look on the table for any kind of like knife or anything like that, where it's like a butter knife or like knife that they use for the chicken or whatever.
It's there.
Okay, he's going to grab one. He's gonna say to Baznik, "Thank you. I'm a blade sing now. Um, I think I can walk. Yeah, I can walk.
No,
Hey,
I'm gonna carry you.
no,
Yep.
no, I'm
Yep.
okay. No,
No. Yep.
look,
No.
no,
No.
look,
Yep.
look,
No.
look,
Yep. No.
look,
Yep. 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 Hey.
look. No, you
No. No.
look,
No. Okay.
look.
Okay. Well, look while we're walking. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep. So
you,
I'm gonna keep leading him as he's like talking.
yeah. So I blade sing and I go down like that.
You do what?
I go down like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go down.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Like Cazador, he's going to like with the like whatever kind of knife in his hand that he's not like that Vaznik is not near on the other side of him. He's going to activate Blade Song and he's going to try and just literally just see what happens. If he's gonna be able to like walk or dance or if
Counterspell.
he's just gonna go down.
Oh, the blade song kicks in. You know, a master performer is never slowed down by the beverages. They might not even know where they are or who they're talking to, but the muscle memory stays firm. You go into the blade song with the chicken knife.
Wow,
Let's go.
it really is beautiful, Kaz. But you should go to bed.
No. I'm not sure what I want to do. I just dance. I dance. I dance. And Kazor is going to kind of like dizzle dance over to the bard and just like kind of dance with the bard's music and the rhythm.
The bard sees you dancing and sort of nods to you and kind of gives you a smile and starts playing a different tune that suits your movements a little better. And he's sort of a slender, late teens, brown-haired guy with greasy hair. He looks kind of handsome, and as you're dancing, he gives you a look.
Kazor is too drunk to really understand that you gave him a look, so he's just bobbing his head all around.
Nope. Basnik is carrying Kaz to his bedroom.
What?
To a bedroom.
Let me get that. Oh, oh, I dance.
So so Basnik carries Kaz upstairs, lays him softly down on the bed, and stares dreamily into his eyes.
That
I
is
was gonna
funny.
say,
Good night, sweet prince.
I'm out of wild shapes because I wild shape if you count the
Damn,
horse
Is
entrance.
this Baldur's Gate already?
I was gonna say if you don't count my entrance scene as a wild shape, I was gonna turn into a cat and just lay on his feet until he
Aw.
falls asleep.
Oh,
Make sure
That's
I watch
law.
over him.
You
I
can't
trust
leave the
Crash to watch over me.
Yeah. I'll give a quick, hey, Mickey, you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. And she's just kind of slumped over her
Think
food, just
you're,
still kind of eating it, just like
None of that's good to eat. None of that. You ate so much and it's all vomit in your mouth. All right, you're going up too.
it's fine.
Nope, nope. I'm not strong. So you're gonna have to do a lot of the lifting for me, all right?
Okay.
Wonderful. I'm gonna try and take Miki to a room.
Yeah, by rule of law, Kaz, you can't move because a cat is laying on you.
Yes, bro. He's not gonna move a single muscle.
So
I'm a
fair.
big Maine Coon cat.
Right. And on top of that, like just like kind of like before he's gonna pass out, his nose is really gonna itch, but he's not gonna itch it no matter what. He's in pain right now. Agony.
I feel that, dude. I feel
Yeah.
that with the cat.
Yes, bro. Especially if she's like nuzzled in, like right here. I will
Dude,
not
yeah,
move.
my cat likes to like lay in my arms and shit. Like it'll sometimes he'll lay in my lap while I play D&D. I'm like, I can't. Like tab to another page.
oh.
It is amazing.
My cat passed away right after a D&D session. My 21-year-old cat, he was in my lap while I was playing.
21?
That's crazy.
He was in my lap while I was playing, and then when the session ended, he walked over to part of the room and signaled that he was ready to go.
Hmm.
Sorry to bum you out, but you reminded me of my cat was down. He knew what was up. He also chose Father's Day to do it. So the bouncer, the large, thick-shouldered bouncer with big, thick, white, bare shoulders, walks over to Crash, who's trying to carry Miki, and he says, I can help.
Great, thanks.
Thank you.
The guy picks up 6'8" Miki and throws her over his big, thick shoulder. And he goes,
Truly one-armed Crash, who is like all of 80 pounds, trying to lift nearly 7 feet tall Miki. Very hard situation.
Did I put down how much she weighs? Oh no, I didn't. Oh fuck. Oh well.
no problem. And
Yeah, thanks a lot.
the guy starts carrying her out of the room and up the stairs. You all have a couple of rooms that were set aside from the original gold that you paid when you came in. So yeah, you're up there. It sounds like Kaz and Baz are in the same room, and the bouncer, while he's carrying Miki upstairs, he says, "My name's Lagener."
Yeah, thanks, Lagner. Hope you're having a nice night. Sorry for our table's roughness.
Yeah. Be careful. Be careful how much you drink. Ula's special stuff. And he flops Miki on the bed. You have a good night.
Have a nice night.
Why is he so tall, dark, and mysterious? Holy shit.
He's great. Crash always struggles to find a place to sleep, but I think Crash will leave Miki's room and then I'm gonna roll a vibe check to see.
A vibe check.
All right, Crash is feeling weird. She casts over the next like hour alarm over all your guys' doors. And she just like comes up with a very comprehensive list of like people who might be enemies so that she gets a psychic signal if anyone comes to the door. And then she does her weird 4-hour non-rest, sort of stuck to the ceiling of the hallway, trying to be avoided. Just sort of
I think when
dissociating.
Crash comes to Kaz and Baznik's room, because I have such high perception, I'm gonna be like, Crash, it's not needed. I hear everything. Go bed.
It's just like
Go bed.
It's AKA
Go
meow.
bed.
a cat is yelling at me, like a house cat. This is
Oh, yeah,
weird.
shit, I am a cat, so
Oh,
that's all you
yeah.
just hear meows.
What is that?
I'm just like
But
scratching
you're a cat, so
runes
maybe
into
you
your wall.
understand cats?
I feel like I make the weird like low or like high-pitched cat noises back. I'm like scratching.
Bro. It's like the two cats outside the window just
Yeah, about 3 hours into sleep, Kaz, I turn back into a human and I just kick you in the face a bunch of times until I eventually crawl under the floor and I just go under the bed because it's like, they didn't give me a blanket. I just go under the bed.
So real.
I'll make a con save real quick to see if he wakes up. Yep, he woke up. And he's in pain. He's like,
Shut up.
"Ah,
Sleep. Go bed.
oh, what
Second
hit me?"
time, Baznik, wake up. Third time, no good.
That is right. What?
Third time tidal wave.
I don't know if I'm delirious,
Bed.
drunk,
Sleep.
or, no, I don't know, but you're not making any sense.
Go bed.
Okay. Okay. My head hurts. And that time he was just talking about the migraine from the alcohol. And he's just gonna lay down and roll over, just try and go back to sleep.
All right, sounds like you guys are all taking a long rest. Let me get con saves from Kaz and Miki.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
I get my I saved a spell slot so I can do the morning casting of mage armor.
Very smart.
Are you able to see my dice? Because I cannot.
I did. You rolled a 5 plus 4 is 9.
Cool.
Miki, you will you will you will either wake up -1 spell slot or with 1 point of 1 D&D exhaustion. Which would you rather take?
I'll take the -1 spell slot.
All right.
Is it like a first level slot?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, cool.
You just don't get enough rest to get the full benefit of the long rest because you're sick, because you feel gross.
Gotcha.
And because you're so tall. A lady like you needs more sleep.
More wild magic to happen.
More sleep. Okay, and roll on the wild magic table.
Oh shit! I was joking.
While during the night, Miki is tossing and turning in her sleep.
Mm.
And 31. Who's in the room with her right now? Oh, Jesus.
I think I'm alone.
She's
During
alone.
during the middle of the night, she's tossing and turning on the bed, and Miki, all of a sudden, you find yourself floating in a starry realm, pitch black with stars all around you. It's almost like there are little lines connecting the stars into constellations. You see them moving and glowing and flowing. What do you do?
Am I conscious or am I sleeping?
You open your eyes and you see a starscape all around you, undulating constellations, pitch black space, cold air. You actually you're not taking in any oxygen. You're just floating in some kind of starry vacuum.
Mm. I guess. Can I roll to see if I think I'm still dreaming or not? Because I feel like I would probably still think.
Sure,
I
roll
don't know.
insight. Roll insight.
Insight. It's +1. Oh, now I can see. Did my dice show up for you?
Not for me. What did it say?
It was a 12.
Yeah, 12.
Um, you think this is a little bit different from a dream, but you can't breathe, and that starts to sink in, sort of like sleep paralysis, where you're like, is someone holding me down or not? Like you're not able to breathe, but after 6 seconds, you pop back into the bed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Miki.
And now you're
After-
wide awake because
Yeah.
the suffocating feeling was real.
Miki, after panicking and being just like, okay, that was weird. She kind of just reaches for her bag and kind of hugs something that's wrapped up really close. And she'll attempt to head back to sleep, kind of cradling that.
As you try to fall asleep, you hear a voice in your head. And the voice says, "We need different music."
Oh.
We need different music.
Not that music either. Try one more. Let's just do this one.
I was really enjoying the ambience. I heard a guy go, "These dice are rigged," and I was like, "This is great."
Well, it's middle of the night now. Miki, you're wide awake in bed. You turn over to start to try to go to sleep, and you hear, "Sister."
Who's there? I did not hear that.
I didn't hear it neither.
Sister.
I just heard sister again. Just barely. Who is it?
Not a word.
Again, the noise gate kind of canceled you out.
They took our land. They took our land. Anybody hear it yet?
Yeah,
They
I
took
heard
our
they
land?
took our land.
Okay.
I'm spooked.
Who did? Oh, you mean like the mural from the crypts? They took our elven land?
You think we should get it back, sister?
I mean, they kind of took it unfairly.
Hell was once ours. Take it back.
Mm. Am I able to recognize the voice?
You can roll history or insight.
I will roll insight because history is a -1. Cool. I cannot see my dice.
It was 3 total.
Fun. Cool. So I have no clue.
It was Goletekash.
You are not recognizing this voice, but it goes on. Alongside the humans that took everything from us that is ours.
Don't trust the humans that took everything? Is that what you said?
Why do you work alongside the humans? The humans who took everything that is ours.
Well, they helped me. They helped me when I didn't remember why I was here.
Their kind raped the land, ripped it from us. If you help me get the land back, I will give you power.
Hmm. Okay. I'm willing to hear you out.
Show me that you are serious. Stop them and return our land to us. Until then, you will find new powers in the morning. And if you're very lucky, one day I'll let you see me.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I'll help you.
Let me see you're serious. Let me see some progress. If I see it, you will get gifts beyond measure. This is our tradition, sister. Have you noticed there is no one else like you in this entire city?
Hmm.
This is our land. Our land.
He kind of just sits there and kind of hugs her little bundled thing kind of closer. And uh, she kind of remembers back to that night whenever she was initially cursed. And she's just, okay, I'll reclaim her land.
I will give you a special gift tonight to show you I am serious. But if within a week I do not see your actions, I will take it back. And then, from within the bundle that you are hugging, you feel a cracking. You hear a cracking sound.
Hmm.
There's movement.
I kind of move the blankets are bundling away to reveal the egg.
It's broken. What do you see?
Uh, I guess um, just a little autumn colored bird uh, right now, I guess, with kind of um, fey aspects towards it, kind of a little bit of autumn uh, leaves that kind of look like autumn wings that kind of look like autumn leaves, I guess.
And the bird the bird just looks up at you and scuttles out of the egg and up your arms to sit on your shoulder. And she tests out her wings a little bit. What does she look like?
Just like a little fledgling. Tell me if this is okay, because I haven't asked you about this, but I've kind of had it in my mind. I was kind of picturing like a phoenix kind of bird that would transition with whatever season I'm in.
Sure.
All right, so yeah, it's just a little phoenix fledgling.
This creature will operate as if it were cast by the Find Familiar spell.
All right.
And it looks at you, and you get the distinct impression that it wants a name.
Let me. Goddamn. I didn't think about a name. I didn't anticipate this happening so soon. I thought I had to wait till level 3 for this.
Harry Potter.
uh
Yeah, I'm trying to. I was
Linted.
trying to think of something.
Yeah. Let's go with that. Lintu.
Into?
Lintu.
As you say the name or decide on the name, the bird nods happily, flaps its wings, feels a little bit more comfortable in its skin, and settles onto your shoulder. And then it moves down onto the bedside table, and you get the impression that it intends to guard you while you sleep.
All right.
Crash, you are meditating on the ceiling. Kaz is out drunk, out cold drunk. Baz, you've been kicking him in the face and then you crawled under the bed.
Yep, I'm underneath Kaz's bed right now. That's the only blanket I could find.
Anybody else? Anybody got anything else for middle of the night stuff, or shall we move to waking?
Oh, I need to fucking do my spells.
Yeah, I almost
Yeah.
forgot.
But that's
I-
a on the fly thing.
And I
Or-
spent
or
way
is-
too much time.
Is it an on the fly thing?
Well, I have to pick it, but by the time we need things, so
Mhm.
give me 30 seconds, and
Cool.
there's only like 1 or 2 that I'm willing to change.
And I spent way too much time trying to think of like a joke name for like connected to Harry Potter with the Phoenix or something like that, and I could not think of one.
Yo, why do you get the Phoenix? Is that a feat? Is that a multi-class?
You respect. I feel like you
Uh,
respect.
My
Part
first
of my
thought
mul-
was Drake and Morden.
Part of my reasoning whenever I said lots of multi-classing is I am taking Warlock.
Let's
Going
go. I
Oh,
thought
so it's Pack of the Fiend.
yeah, I thought so. Like all that wordplay and all of that was just like straight up a deity's coming to you.
Honestly, I thought it was Drake and Morden. I was like, there's no way you can do Draken Warden level 3. Like, we're only level 6.
Mm.
Something's happening. Maybe it's rules as written things that you're talking about. Maybe it's something else. I don't know. Something happened.
Yeah, it's something I was not prepared for happening.
Honestly, I was just like, damn, I thought Miki's backstory has got like extra layers. But
It does have layers.
yeah.
Like
I
I
really
was like, damn, I'm the dreams druid. I haven't had a single dream yet.
Bro, I
I
was
guess you'll have to stay with the game for the next long rest.
I really like that elf spin with the they took our land kind of thing. That was really cool because I read the lore and that's a really cool kind of like aspect.
Well, your characters don't know anything about this.
Oh.
Mhm.
Let's see what happens if they end up finding out about it. So let's see. All right. Morning comes. Miki is hungover.
We get a long rest.
All of you get the benefit of a long rest.
Nice.
Miki is -1 spell slot. And quite hungover. Kaz is also quite hungover, but taking it like a champ.
Cool.
Crash spent the night on the ceiling, surrounded by alarm spells. And Baz wakes up under the bed.
I smack my head on the fucking bed boards.
Yeah, you like can't even fit out from under the bed. You have to like
My immediate reaction is just sit straight up, boom, and I slowly inch my way out.
Guys would jump in the bed.
Yes, are you awake?
Uh, I am now.
Okay, what do you mean by now? Were you not before?
No, something just jolted me awake. It was,
That was me.
oh, that explains it. But my memory is very fuzzy. I don't remember you being with us yesterday. How did I get in this room? How did
Well,
you get here?
well, first I was a horse, and then I juggled.
Mhm.
Well, before that, I also gambled.
Oh,
And then after that, I carried. And then after that, I was a cat.
oh, that explains the
Yeah, I
fur.
think you're. Yeah. Well, the fur should disappear. Like I'm not a cat anymore.
I don't know, but there's some kind of hair on my.
Are you shed?
I hope
Are you?
not.
I don't. I mean this the most respectful way possible. Are you balding?
I, I hope not. I am
I
reaching
want to
that.
look at his head and see if he's balding.
I am 38. I am reaching that point in my life, but I don't know I don't know anyone in my family who is full bald.
I want to inspect him for balding.
And honestly, I don't care if he is or isn't. I can even roll dice on it.
I mean, he's really perceptive, so
I was gonna do investigation for this.
you'll have to be the arbiter of whether your character is balding or not.
Okay.
Unless you wanna roll for how balding your character is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll roll investigation. You roll, I don't know, performance maybe for
Roll a
beauty.
D Kaz, roll a D20, and if you roll a 20, you've got no issues with balding.
Ooh.
The lower the roll, the
I rolled a nat
Oh.
20 for my looking to
Snap.
see if you are balding.
Okay, let's
the lower
go.
the roll, the more bald, you could be one.
Okay. Let's go. Nat one.
You rolled a nat 1, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh,
Oh,
I
snap.
think you're balding.
Baz, you notice that he's got a full head of hair, but
Oh,
you see
snap.
all the telltale signs of balding, and you can tell that within 20 years he'll be completely bald.
Oh, snap.
And you could see that some of his hair did come out last night.
I'm gonna, as I'm picking around in his hair, be like, oh, no, you're fine. I'm gonna take, I have a
Oh.
herbalism kit, so I'm gonna take some, like, I don't know, it would be some, like hay or something I'll use as, like a salve, and I'm just gonna put it on his head and be like, no, you're good, you're not balding.
Oh, okay, thank you. You know, I don't really care either way. It's just my whole family, none of them are bald, so it would be weird if I was just the first one in the chain.
I rolled a
No.
19 for deception. I'm rolling
Oh,
so good
let's go.
tonight. For like pointless rolls, I'm rolling so good.
Kazor puts a hand on your shoulder, Vasnik. You know, Vasnik,
Nope, I don't know.
I trust you. I trust you.
Well, you know what they say, a horse can only look two ways.
I, that
Right?
is true, but I do not know the meaning of this.
Well,
I mean, physically, I know
maybe
east to
you
west,
will
but
learn it.
oh,
Anyways,
okay,
we should go check on the others.
absolutely. And Kazor is just gonna run his hand through his full lack of hair.
You got some hay. You got some hay as hair now.
Let's go.
You still have plenty of hair. You can just tell that it's on its way out.
It's getting thinner.
Um,
It's canonically made you balding.
Yes, bro. But that was really the best. A nat one on that check.
I truly half expected Jake to be like, you notice that in the middle of the night, someone came in and shaved Kaz's head in just the spot you weren't looking at. I was so ready.
Oh, bro, he came back for that 7 gold.
Fucking
it was
Hey.
Abadan.
Ramadan.
Yeah, Dan's coming back for his revenge.
Yeah.
Great razor and chow.
Rapper? Don't do that.
There is somebody waiting for Kaz downstairs, and it's not Gabadan.
I want a quick check on Crash and Miki before we go downstairs.
Yeah, Kazdor would go with him. He's doesn't remember like anything from the time that he got the bottle is the like most that he remembered. Once he got the bottle and sat down, it's just a blur.
All right.
I wanna sneak to check on them.
Well, Crash is on the ceiling with a bunch of alarm spells, so it's pretty
Yeah.
All
hard.
right. Well, she probably sees me coming.
I think you come out trying to be sneaky. I think Crash looks a little weird. She's surrounded by like silver writing on the wall, which she like carved in with her little fucking cat claw. But something very weird about her is even when she has like rested before, her eyes never close. They're just like geometric white shapes. Right now she doesn't have that. They're just like not present. She just sort of has a blank expression.
Crash. Crash.
Um,
Crash.
eyes kind of open that like white light that makes what her eyes are, but they're larger, almost the size of eye sockets, like large, round, kind of glowing eyes.
Are you
and she-
well? And second question, do you want to prank Miki?
Yeah, sure.
What?
No. Trust me. We have to be very sneaky, okay?
All right.
Shh.
I'll get an
He's in
alarm
this
spell
room,
once you
right?
come. Yep.
Do you have? Is it unlocked?
I mean, I opened it last
Okay,
night.
so it should be unlocked.
Yep.
I want to try to sneak into Mickey's room very quietly.
Okay, you can roll stealth. She's hungover and asleep, so you'll probably succeed.
I only have a +1 to stealth, so 12.
12?
Yeah.
That's good enough for hungover and asleep. But it's not good enough for lean to. Miki is asleep, but there's this little brown and orange feathered bird with a long neck sitting on the bedside table, and
Can I
she's
roll animal handling to be like, shh?
she's staring right at you. And no, you cannot influence this creature
Okay.
because it's not an animal, really.
Well, I'm going to proceed with my plan. And I'm going to sorry, Miki. I'm gonna cast create water on top of you.
As you start casting, Lean-To lets out this shrill whistle, uh, and Miki, give me a perception roll to see if you receive this warning in time.
No.
And I wish my dice thing was working.
10 for Miki.
Oh, 10.
Cool.
Yeah, you don't. You get splashed.
Very good waste of a level 1 spell slot at the beginning of the day. To be honest, very good.
Yeah. Miki, you are splashed awake like with a bucket of water. There's the shrill screaming sound of your phoenix attempting to warn you next to you. How do you react?
I kind of jolt awake. Yeah, just kind of, just kind of.
That's how Bazdic laughs, by the way.
You sound like a donkey.
That's how Bazdic laughs. He's part horse, you know?
I guess that's the logical.
That is
part,
very
yeah.
logical. So, yeah, Miki kind of jumps out of bed, just water kind of dripping from her face and kind of getting out of like the wet sheets.
Baznik is the
Just
worst
very
buddy
shocked.
for hangovers. He woke up and slammed into the back of Kaz's head. That's how Kaz woke up and splashed Miki with water.
No. Bazdic is the one that will party with you all night, but not be hungover in the morning. So he's just the worst person to be with.
He'll be like, okay, time for round 2. Let's run it
Yeah,
back.
exactly. He's like, round 2 starts at 9 in the morning. If you're not up, I'm gonna wake you up. Hey, Mickey, are you alive?
Yeah, yeah.
I was so worried. You were drowning. I saved you though.
Was I?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Why? Why? When have I ever lied?
I kind of just gesture towards the bed, just being this like,
Yeah, exactly. I saved you from that. You were in a bubble of water.
can I roll insight?
Let me get a deception roll from Baz.
You got this, buddy. Bring it home.
16?
Ooh.
Okay, roll an insight check, Miki.
I can't see it.
You
18.
lying. She can tell you lying.
You can tell that Baznik's barely controlling his laughter as he says this.
You're just like my twin brother.
Got him! I lied!
I kind of just pat him on his shoulder, being just like, don't do that again, please.
Well, no, it wouldn't be fun if I did it to you again. But Mickey, Mickey, listen close.
Yes,
The others, they're fair game, right?
sure.
You'll be in on it next time, okay?
Okay.
The the little brown and orange and gold bird looks at you like you're a jerk, Basnick, and then hops up on Miki's shoulder.
I give it little scritches.
It's not a horse. I don't care.
Crash cares. Miki, you have some kind of animal companion, wild animal?
Yeah.
Are you trying to replace me? I'm sorry.
No,
If
nothing like
if the
that.
water was too much, I cannot do that again.
Well,
What did I forget?
If if you want a bird instead of a horse, like it's fine, but I'm just saying, I feel like a horse is better.
well, you remember how I briefly touched upon my family? Well, uh, each one of us, because of where we're from, I guess, has a sort of spiritual companion. And up until yesterday, little lean-to here was an egg in my bag, and I guess he just finally hatched. Kind of look up to lean-to, kind of smiling, kind of just really a big, really big smile, just really happy.
Is it? Is it? Can you talk to it?
Uh, yeah, I can talk to it.
Is
Like
it
I can talk
an
to it.
animal?
No, it's more of a fae.
Hold on, let me look at my languages.
So, how did
Hey,
you
what
come to
language does it
acquire an
speak?
egg?
Well, it's just it's I've always had Lean-To's egg with me in my bag since I've met you. I've kind of
Um,
uh there's a tradition in my family where we uh kind of harmonize, and then whatever spirit matches your soul kind of uh apparates and appears before you. Like my father's was a wolf, my mother's was a penguin. It's it's just dependent on your nature.
Zach, do
oh,
you have an egg?
me?
Yeah,
What?
or not Zach? Kaz.
Okay.
Sorry, my bad.
You're good, you're good.
Such high perception, he saw through the game.
Yeah.
Was the net 20?
Kaz, do you have an egg?
No, I don't believe I do. Unless if I got one last night, but I don't think I have an egg.
Well, I'll lean in real close just so Kaz can hear. You should look for an egg.
That's true. Maybe the nearest grocery mart has some eggs.
Oh,
I like my eggs over easy.
Mmm. I like them sunny side up, believe it or not. Delicious.
No, I completely believe that. It's totally on brand for you.
Oh, why thank you. I wait, was that a compliment?
I only speak in compliments.
Oh, yes, I thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Crash, crash.
Yeah. Hmm.
I think Kaz is about to lay an egg.
Okay. I, why do you think that? I mean, I have no reason to doubt you, but
I don't know. Miki laid one, so why couldn't Kaz?
oh, I think Miki just had one.
yeah, I never laid an egg. It would just, you know, it appeared. I harmonized with it when I was
Oh, so
50,
okay. Here,
and
Kaz, close your ears.
What? Okay.
So, the pelican came, right?
Miki's gonna tilt her head, very confused, and be just like, "Okay."
No, it's not a pelican. It's a stork.
Still, yes. What about this stork king?
It came for you. Or it brought you something. It brought you an egg.
Sure, let's go with that. If that makes things easier for you, yes. stork-
Nothing's ever easy for me.
The stork came and dropped off an egg for me.
When do I get one?
You know, if your heart truly believes, and you try hard enough, maybe one day you will get an egg.
You know what? I tried so hard in that gambling game, and I still didn't get an egg. So I don't think it's gonna happen.
Maybe you're so unlucky. Maybe your egg is just waiting on a tree somewhere. It got lost.
So I should climb every tree.
Yeah, you should climb every tree for an
Okay.
egg that holds horse.
What if I don't want it to be a horse? Yours
But-
wasn't a. What race are you?
Eladrin elf.
Yours wasn't an elf. What if I want mine to be a tiefling?
A tiefling familiar.
You know, if your soul matches with the tiefling, and
Well, to be
Yeah.
fair, I think my soul is pretty compatible with anything.
mm,
I'm very open.
yes.
I'm glad we had the talk.
Mhm.
Anywho, and now Bastic knows how babies are made.
Yeah.
Kazdor and kind of like a pitch, tone deaf kind of pitch, voice gonna be like, "Are you done?"
I forgot.
Hey, watch this. This will be a good prank. No!
Oh, my bad.
I guess it's nice of you to hold your promise that Miki'd be in on the next prank.
Isn't it? This is a good prank.
So what do we do? Do we just keep him there?
Kaz? Yeah, we
Yeah.
just make him deaf.
What do we do when he stops?
Well, don't worry. If he wants to talk, I can understand what he's saying. He just has to mouth it.
But what if whenever he
Alright.
has to use his hands to kind of, swing a sword or something?
When
can't-
will that ever happen?
I
We
feel
already
like-
killed the biggest bad in the world. That we're completely safe now.
Mhm.
Actually,
I mean, if you want to,
there.
if you guys want him to be able to move, that's fine.
actually, you didn't kill the biggest bad of the world.
Actually, I was on my way to. They just beat me to it.
I think the vibrations from his horse hooves helped us.
The echolocation
Yeah.
helps. Mhm.
I'm
Alright.
very good at reading lips, and I agree. We should get some food.
What-
I am
what-
hungry.
What is happening
You know
to
what?
Chris right now?
He's ear muffing.
Yeah, he was ear muffing because I told
Yes.
him to.
So you guys are in a particular one of the rooms, right?
We're in Miki's room.
Yeah, Miki's room. The pillow is probably still wet.
Yeah.
Everything's still wet. You're still wet.
You hear a knock at the door frame. Someone knocks on the open door of the door frame, and you see a semi-familiar figure in the door.
I slap Kaz's hands away from his ears.
Oh, are you done? Finally. Oh, what?
There's kind of a smallish, nondescript man in blue at the door. and yet as you look at him a little longer, he has an air of the fighter about him as well as intelligence. And Kaz, you recognize him. This is Hejad Featherforce.
Let's go. The guy finding my family. Or the killers to the family.
And he says, I'm sorry to interrupt. May I speak with Cazador, please, for a moment?
Oh, yes. Yes. I apologize, everyone. I have to go. I have to go.
No
And
worries.
he'll hurry. Just
I'm gonna nudge
bolting
Crash.
over
Thank
to him.
God I took his earmuffs off.
Yeah, real nice, yeah.
Mhm.
And he gestures for you to come out and speak to him in the hallway, and he sees he sees a vacant room and motions you in there and sort of closes the door, and he says,
I
I'm
try to
sorry.
listen in.
Are you trying to avoid, are you not moving at all until they go into the room and shut the door?
Yes, I want to move, and I want to move once they're out of line of sight of me. I'm just real like Assassin's Creed like. As soon as they're not
Kazor,
looking at me, I move.
Kazor is not going to notice. He's like tunnel vision just on the guy and getting to the room. He's
Yeah.
super excited.
So Baz, why don't you roll a stealth check?
What is my stealth even?
I mean, probably like
Uh,
normal.
+1.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
it's better than nothing.
Absolutely. Because I know you have to have some kind of dexterity.
17.
Ooh.
So you want to like
I don't
sidle
want. I want to.
outside the
I just
door?
want to be able to hear outside the door that they're in. Which
Oh.
I would assume with my passive, I would be able to just by being outside the door.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully,
So,
maybe perception build.
yes, sometimes I will make you roll, but not right now.
Cool.
So
I'm more than happy to roll.
so yeah, so Hejad takes you into this bedroom and closes the door, and he says, I'm sorry to have come upstairs, interrupted your morning. I was waiting for you downstairs, but I received a message that I would need to leave soon, so I wanted to take a moment to speak with you. Is it all right if I give you an update?
Absolutely. Please. Please do.
Baznik's gonna do a game of telephone to Crash to Miki. He wants to eat with them and has the
Bess, why are you listening
dope.
in on this conversation? It's not our business. Okay.
Well, 'cause it's fun.
What do you mean it's fun? It's his like family shit or something. I
Well, if
intentionally
it's his family shit, I'll stop listening.
didn't you? Okay, sure.
I'll
No,
close my horse ears.
I want to hear if it's fun. All right, give it to me.
All right, so basically, he wants to eat with them, and he has hors d'oeuvres.
Okay, hors d'oeuvres.
Yep.
So
Miki.
as I said, the guy says that to you, and then he kind of goes like this. And then he opens the door of the bedroom and he walks up to Baz. And
I'm like,
he
time
says,
to Miki.
excuse me, this is a matter of
You're
time.
excused.
And he says to Kaz, please follow me. I fear that there are too many ears in this building. And apparently,
Yes, at once.
apparently this guy is a perception build as well.
Oh my
Oh.
god! No
Ooh.
way! Oh
Had
my
to be
god,
his
my
perception
badge.
build another one.
A 17 did not 17 stealth roll did not help outside.
Really? Okay.
Dang.
So he leads you downstairs, Kaz, and he says, I'm sorry. I just need to make sure that our efforts are fully undisclosed. And
Absolutely. I thank you for your professionalism.
he leads you downstairs, and Ula is behind the bar looking tired, and there's one old man drinking at 6 a.m. and otherwise there are a couple people eating some eggs, and he says, "Please come with me," and he motions you in towards the kitchens. And in the kitchens, he leans over to you and he says, "All right, I've retrieved for you an update.
Okay, I'm ready.
It appears that the people involved in your family's death are actually from the Ozaran Expanse. Are you familiar with it?"
Mm,
And you have heard of it.
Oh,
It's it's a great desert that's on the eastern coast of the country, northeast of Parvus. Um, you don't know much about it.
and what was it called again?
The Ozaran Expanse. I'll I'll type it in there.
Am I able to come
Hey.
downstairs and order breakfast and read their lips?
Can I
Read their lips.
stop Basnick from doing that?
No, they're in the kitchen.
Oh,
Hmm.
shit.
Let's
If you-
go.
I'm so nosy.
Yeah, yeah.
They're in the kitchen, and this guy is gonna notice if you're watching them.
I
So
won't go into the kitchen, but I fuck. Never mind. I just want some bacon now.
cool. Well,
Bacon, bacon.
when the focus is on you, we will handle that. Um, so you only know that about the Ozaran Expanse, and this fellow says to you, I don't know if you're familiar, but there are many nomadic peoples that live in the Ozaran Expanse, um, as well as some half-elves, darker complexion. Not much is known about these peoples, but it appears that they were involved in the death of your family. We don't know the goals of these elves, these half elves. It's hard to. Not much is known about the people that live in that area, but I can say that it links back to a group that's based there that occasionally trades with our region. I can only tell you that they come from a village called Atala
Atala.
in the east of the Ozaran Expanse. And you'll need to look for people who trade in salts, the black and pink salts of the desert.
Mm.
I will do more research into this for you,
Mm.
but this is all I have for now.
Mm. Why, thank you so much. This is really, really needed. I appreciate your thoroughness and your professionalism. And that is very, very peculiar to me. Wow, there are ways off.
Yes,
Wow.
this would suggest it is not just a random attack. but perhaps something politically motivated, perhaps something financially motivated.
Hmm.
It remains to be seen. Perhaps there was more to your wife than you knew.
I think I know there was a little bit, but not that much. She just never really talked about her family or the elven culture, but that's just because elves don't really talk about that. No, I don't know what to make of this. I'll let you do the work. Thank you.
Do you know
This
about
is a lot to take in.
do you know about your wife's family's history?
No, I do not. She did not ever talk about her family or even most of her culture. Just here and there, like a fun fact or something. But she told me elves are very secretive with those things. With
Did she
people.
have anyone in her family that was an elf of darker complexion or a half elf?
Hmm.
You know, a drow.
I I honestly couldn't tell you. I do know that she did have a very, very large disdain for drow, though. She did have very strong feelings for them. All she would ever say about them was that they were built vile. And that's the most she's ever touched on any kind of drow.
That is strange.
Mhm.
Drow are so rare in this area, and very little is known about them,
Mhm.
or even, well, what I know I have told you, and as I mentioned, I do have other business to attend to, but I will continue my research and hope to contact you at a later date with more.
Thank you. Oh,
With that, he slips out of the kitchen and he sees Basnik standing at the bar ordering bacon, and
I give him the horse eye.
he gives Basnik a hard stare as he walks by.
My eyes are like two different automatons, and they one watches him as he comes into view. The other one watches him.
And he just watches you. He looks agile, dexterous, strong, impressive, and yet somehow kind of nondescript, like he would fit in anywhere.
wow.
So he's an anime main character. Okay, cool.
He's
He's
got
wearing
all the things.
Yeah.
He's definitely gonna be the one at the
Fuck.
very end,
He's
just like
tall, dark, handsome. Fuck. Run. Run matched.
built like a Greek statue.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not that great. He's a little short and he's kind of nondescript, but he looks like he's got skills.
Fuck. Just my type.
So Hejad Featherforce takes his leave. Um, and
Ezra gives him a bow.
Baz Uligale interrupts your reverie. What are you staring at? You wanted some bacon, right?
I'll slowly draw my eyes up to focus on him. Oh, I think you know what I was staring at.
You're interested in that fella in blue, eh?
No, the bacon.
Oh, let me get you some bacon, Carl.
Wait. Hey, how do you guys like your bacon? I like mine a little bit burnt, but not too burnt.
I like it where it's still a little bit floppy.
Well,
Ezra's coming out of the kitchen, not knowing what's going on.
normally I'd tell you we make all our bacon the same way here at the
But
Broken Tower,
normally, I'm not normally. You're
but
feeding a horse here.
After I saw you turn into an ape and juggle an ice knife last night, right after defeating Gabadan and taking all of his money, I think we can make you your bacon any way you like.
Well, I'm gonna lean real close. Be like, I too. Hey, don't tell anyone this, but I also kind of like my bacon floppy. I'm okay. Listen, I'm gonna pretend to be mad because my bacon's not burnt to a crisp, but I really like it floppy because I feel like everyone else, like, it's like the thing to do to have your bacon burnt. But I'm with Miki. I like my bacon floppy.
She looks at you like you got two heads, and then she goes in the kitchen.
I can make myself have two heads if you want.
She goes in the kitchen.
Vaznik,
Yeah.
what was she talking about with ice knives and there's something else she said.
Yeah,
What?
so I don't know if you were there. I know Crash was there at least. The first person I ever killed was with an ice knife.
Really?
What?
Yup. And
Did
then
she-
I decided, you know what? Let's overcome that fear.
Shit.
Let's juggle the ice knife.
Wow.
And that's what happened.
Really?
Yup. And
I-
now I don't fear killing people anymore.
Huh.
that
Wait,
is
Because
was
you
that
know what I
bad for you?
realized?
Hmm,
You know what I realized?
what?
It doesn't matter.
How
From the
so?
earth to the earth.
I
And also, if they were meant to live, they would have lived.
Hey, Jake, what time is it?
In the game?
Yeah, in the game.
6:42 a.m. and 30 seconds.
Fair.
30 seconds.
Well, I gotta talk to Fia, but I don't know how long it'll take me to get where she is, so I think I won't. I don't
You know
need
what I
haste. I
mean?
don't know.
You know what I
Hmm?
mean, Kaz?
You know, I do. It looks like Cazador is just kind of
If I
like
was gonna die, I
contemplating.
would have died a long time ago. But
Hmm.
obviously, I'm not meant to die yet.
You know, I would say there's truth to what you say, but
And you know
at the
what?
same
As
time,
long as
no.
I'm still alive, you're not gonna die. So that
Really?
means you are meant to live.
Why, thank you, my good sir. And you know what? I think as long as I live, as long as I draw breath, your life has at least one shield.
I don't know what that means, but cool.
Yes.
Anyway, here's your bacon
Yes.
and eggs.
I don't know, but why thank you. And I don't know, Pesnik. I've been actually thinking about this. Even yesterday, the thought crossed my mind of life and death and all the bits and bobs about it.
No, that's your problem. You think too much. Just feel.
As long as I
I
don't draw
Experience.
breath, I promise to help y'all out.
why why thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Why thank you. At first I had to think about it. I was a little
It felt clever. I was thinking about it for a
yes,
minute.
it was clever.
Well,
Hmm.
um, we had a thing to do. We were going to the Mages College.
That
Oh
is
shit.
right.
Uh,
After
I
bacon and eggs,
after bacon and eggs.
of course.
Mhm. Hopefully y'all didn't order any for me. I'm fine.
I'll eat
Uh,
yours. I
Old
Alright.
ordered
man,
some for you,
old
but I
man
wanted
Carl
them.
comes out of the kitchen with all of the eggs and bacon that you guys would want in all of the ways that you wanted it cooked and presents it to you.
Ooh.
I eat Crashes.
Kazor is going to get a plate of eggs. They're like sunny side up. There's like 3 of them. And there's going to be just a whole kind of like pile of crispy, like extra crispy bacon. It's going to cut the yolk, put them on top of the bacon, let it soak for a minute, and just eat it like that.
I'm
Sounds
so
good.
hungry now.
Yeah. Dude, the yolk is so good. I'm not even gonna lie.
Miki is going full on Shaggy and Scooby Doo with Lean Zoo just eating, just being on top of the world.
I ordered mine with scrambled eggs and a little bit of chorizo. So I'm like gobbling that shit up. I got some Valentina on the side.
I'm so sad that I can't imagine a fun diner food for my little character. It'd be so great to visualize. That's okay. I'll live off of your guys's.
Um, all right, you eat your delicious food. Where are you guys headed today?
To the mages?
Yeah,
Will they visit the Mage College? Will Crash meet up with Fia? Will the party try to cure Moria? Will they sell their daggers? Who knows what will happen next? It's not gonna fit in the next 2 minutes, I'll tell you that. You can let me
Oh God.
know where you're headed.
I thought the session had 20 minutes left because of our old time, but
All right.
Now, if I were really sticking to it, I would end it 9 minutes ago so we'd have time for checkouts before 1:30 hit. Because tomorrow morning I'm hosting a yard sale and
Ooh.
I'm actually gonna get up at 8, which is very strange for me
so fair.
after D&Ding.
Nice.
But yeah, if you take all the plot out of D&D, am I just DMing a chat room?
Hey, you got some good licks in there. You got that scene with Miki, you got
Yeah.
Kaz's investigator.
Uh,
We didn't do anything this session.
we
s-
did.
We did the last hour of yesterday's bottom half, and then we woke up.
I feel bad. I felt like I had to make up for missing a session. So I was
That's-
like role playing the fuck out of Bastic tonight.
If that's the last I get of Basnick, I'm glad you went for it. I'm glad we got
Yeah.
that last little bit.
absolutely.
I
That
have a
was really
strange
nice.
feeling that Baz is
I
coming.
have hope,
I
yeah.
have hope.
Yeah. I have hope. But no matter what, like if it's better for your health and all that, please, absolutely.
Oh, it's not health.
100.
It's fucking economy.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's very true.
That turns
Better
into
for your-
health eventually.
Better for your
Yeah.
health and happiness to get more than 4 hours of sleep.
Absolutely. You don't want to be like Cazador in 20 years.
So, let's do some checkouts, and we'll find out about mage colleges and all the rest next time. Huh. And all right, something you liked about the session, something you enjoyed that another player did, and I'm sure that 3 out of 4 of you have inspiration. Raise your hand if you have inspiration. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 out of 4. No giving out inspiration today, and I already gave out dice a couple sessions ago, so
Mhm.
I'm gonna not buy new dice for everyone every single session. So we'll just do those two. Alex, you're first.
Yeah. I really liked Will this from Jack. I really liked Miki's like little dream sequence. I like uh I liked how it was initially just Miki's wild magic surge, and then she's in the astral plane. And then after that panic, she then had another panic of who is this person talking to me? I very much liked that. I liked uh yeah, I very much liked how I now have a bird that I was not expecting to have quite yet. uh I was still debating things about what it should be, but I guess sometimes you just gotta just go at it.
Well, who knows what it'll turn into when you change seasons, but that's what this bird looks like today. And who knows what the bird will look like when your character level 8 or whatever.
Yeah.
So we'll find out.
Mm. Yeah, it's something I enjoy. Another player did. I very much liked everything with Baz tonight as well as with Kaz. They were really hot with the role play, just Kaz going full on drunk and then not remembering the night before, and Basnick just doing his best, doing his best as his horsey best. And yeah.
I almost felt bad about interrupting the game of telephone because that was obviously going to be hilarious with you translating everything incorrectly. But homeboy can't be snuck up upon.
Yeah. It would have taken too long too. That would have been an extra half hour.
I was so ready to write down like 2 separate little paragraphs of just like what actually happened and what you said to us.
All right, let's do Trevor.
Oh shit, me already? Something you liked about the session. I love like dream things. Like I love how personal they are. So like I really loved Miki's dream sequence. Because it's so personal and like it's so like character development ish. They're just mwah. You did so well too. Something you enjoyed that another player did. Probably to Kaz for just going along with me carrying you to bed and being a drunk or a cat in your bed. I thought that was so funny.
That was literally the best. Once you're just like, nah, I'm gonna carry him. I'm like, let's go.
And then I just went with the cat laying on your feet or on your bed, and after 3 hours, I turned back into a human, just kick you in the face.
Bro, I really like the whole cat hair on me. You're like, no, this is you balding.
I also very much like that I got out perception. That's another thing. Like, ooh, it's good to be out perception. I can't be the best at everything.
You're better than 99% of people.
Yeah.
99.5.
That's my checkout.
Sweet.
All right. Eve.
Yeah, this session was very fun I feel like Crash as a character has gotten to the point where like she's so well baked into the game that I can't change a lot about her now, but I think truly I built a very plot motivated character. I was like, she can't eat, she can't sleep, she does this one thing. And I'm like, okay, cool. Now we're gonna drink for 2 hours and now we're gonna talk. And both me and the character were like, oh shit, I don't have anything to do or say. So I liked I like being in uncomfortable or new positions with D&D characters and feeling the kind of limits of what I built. And And I liked Basnick's hard refusal to dig into anyone's bullshit. Like, it was like, oh, something sad happened last night. Cool, we're not gonna think about that. Like, I have skeleton eyes. Great. You want to do a prank? It was very, very fun. Uh, loved.
You make me sound like an asshole.
Ah, fun asshole. Good, productive.
That's cool and all, Crash, but
But we gotta do this juggling act right now.
but did I ask?
Um, and I liked Miki's Phoenix friend and Kaz's update on family stuff. I feel like there's gonna be some big drama there. I don't know, there's some conspiracy mysteries. Ooh. Yeah.
Conspiracy.
I think that accounts for everything. I basically complimented everyone and talked about the session.
You did it.
Yeah.
You did the thing. And I think, your character has a lot of dimensionality, so I would not sell that
Shit.
at all.
Very,
Uh,
very true.
Yep. I think it's Zach's turn.
Ooh. Okay. Uh, all around, I really, really enjoyed the session. I really liked. So just to go through the list, I really, really liked Basnick. How he just came in, and he just came in with like confidence. He just came in like with a bang. He took back. He made like all of his gold back and most of what we gave, I think, and just completely made that man destitute. Dang, I think I forgot his name.
Gaba.
Dan!
Gabadan. Thank you. I was thinking of gobbledygook because of that whole Galathakash thing. Yes,
One of these days
Gabadan.
we're gonna call him Gaba Lathakash and it's gonna be a
Gabale.
nightmare.
That is true. It's gonna be like during the boss fight. It's gonna make it like even more. He's gonna have like rage activators. So
Galathakash. He's totally different from Galathakash, or is he Galathakash? Did you guys meet and play dice with
Oh
Galathakash?
my God. Galathakash has a gambling addiction.
Galacticos.
Abadan!
Galacticos only apparently had 7 gold after he won everything from us.
He had 1 gold, I think. Came into the bar with 1 gold, stole all our gold, and then Basnick reset him.
yeah.
He had
And
nothing left. He spent it on.
I got a 7 gold profit.
it ended up being like 1 or 3 gold because of you just being all generous. And I really liked the moment with Mickey and the astral plane. That was really, really cool. And the thing that I liked most about it was that it wasn't like you're like run of the mill like, hello, I joined the dark side. I got some special powers for you. It was like really motivated with that whole Elven thing and their land was taken and kind of like appealing to that side of like Mickey's kind of like heritage where she comes from. That was really, really cool. I really like that. I can't wait to see what happens in the future. Like all the crossroads, I'm completely there for it. I like the Crash just being like a little schizophrenic in the beginning, just putting alarms on everything, anything and everything, and just hanging out on the ceiling.
I'm doing great.
Yes. And I really like the part with learning about the Ozaran expanse and stuff like that. That was really cool. And the whole drow and stuff. I'm in it. I'm in for the ride.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Uh,
Also, I like how Cazador is balding now. It's canon. Hard balding. 20 years, nothing will be left.
he looks like he's got a full head of hair, but a person with really good observation skills can see that there's not going to be any hair there.
It's a comb over.
When he has no more hair, it's like when he has no more hair, 20 years from now, he's just gonna say, It's about family all the time.
You have an unlimited supply of horsehair.
That's what I
put
say
in your
all the
head.
time.
It's
And
about
I'm-
family.
I'm bald too.
What?
Oh,
I'm actually bald. Well, this is really
What?
convincing. I'm actually bald, guys. I never told you, but I'm bald.
What's
Oh,
up?
oh shit. There's hair
Nah.
still. Whew, whew, whew. All right, y'all. Well, I am tired as fuck, brain dead as fuck. I enjoyed that quite a bit. I'm stoked on what Moria Dang It has asked you to do. I'm stoked about what Hashad Featherforce has dropped in your lap. I'm excited for you to go to the Mage College. And I too, not only did I enjoy the Moria Dang It interaction last time, but I also deeply enjoyed the Miki's voice and the introduction of Lean 2. So we'll see what happens next 7 days from now when Trevor is like, fuck it, man. Fuck it, let's play. I'll see you all in 1 week.
Absolutely.
See
yeah,
ya.
thanks so much for the session. See you.
Thank you too. Oh yeah, and
Thank
Trevor.
you.
Besnick actually may have changed Cazador a little bit in his perception of life and death at the very end when he was talking
Oh,
about
I
that.
thought you were about to say you made him gay.
Oh no!
I was
Oh
like,
no!
hey,
No!
Basic's down.
And with that,
No
He
way.
cuddled with him once. It's good
No
enough.
way.
Next session, all the characters are getting together.
I mean, in truth, Basnick changed
Hey,
his hairline.
It's Baldur's Gate at that point.
Hey, you want to see a magic trick?
Yeah, Bastic can show you a magic trick.